Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. This is another Stranger Things Minecraft tutorial, and in this one, we will be building Hawkins Post. Oh yeah, Hawkins Post is one of the coolest sites in Stranger Things because this is where, of course, Nancy used to work, and this is where she actually finds out crazy things that have been happening around Hawkins, with Mrs. Driscoll and the rats, and basically the whole story arc evolves around this place really, which is pretty awesome in Stranger Things Season 3. So let's hop on inside and check it out. Now we aren't going to be building the interior as much today, but I'm going to give you a quick tour anyway because I would like to do this anyway. This is going to be like part 2. So today we're going to be working on the exterior of the building, and then we'll go inside for like the second part. So, front desk over here, so you can check in with the receptionist, for example. If you've got an appointment to see one of the journalists or something like that, you can sit on the couch here and just wait, read a book maybe, look at the sort of plants up there. This looks like a washing machine, but it's not. It's kind of like a photocopier. Over here we actually have the bathroom, just one toilet. It's a very small building, but you've got to have the toilet in there. Over here is, of course, the meeting area. This is where most of the major sort of decisions take place for the newspaper. So this is where those douchebags who are very, very rude to Nancy kind of sit over here and just, you know, make fun and stuff as she comes in, brings them coffee. She basically slaves away, does all the work, and they don't appreciate it. And it's horrible. But, you know, if you haven't seen Stranger Things Season 3, you've got to go watch it so you can see what happens to those guys. Over here we have a little kitchenette area, so this is probably where the coffees are made. And this is where the sugar is kept and, you know, the tea bags and stuff like that. Tea bags are important, guys. Come on. You can't be British and not like the tea bags. Okay, so over here, this is when I was building Hawkins Post. So as you can see, it was the first thing on the world. So I put up a map. Basically, that would represent the map of Hawkins. So if you guys are building a Stranger Things world, you could use that map just there, and it would look pretty cool. So we have like the guy that sits here. We have two guys that sit back here, and then again, they've got all their sort of needs around them, so their technology around them to write the newspaper. So you can imagine there's an editor sits in the corner over here. Excuse my lisp, and he's kind of looking at some research, for example, or even just some draft papers, you know, that they're thinking of putting in the newspaper. And then, you know, it comes to the final sort of check desk over here, and the guy like stamps it, for example, or something like that. You know, you kind of got to use your imagination a little bit. I mean, I haven't really been to a newspaper place before, so it was quite new to me to sort of research this sort of thing, but I hope it turned out okay. So yeah, if we pop to the outside, you can see what's going on today's episode. So, we of course have to build a road because we want to make sure that looks nice and Stranger Thingsy and Hawkins-like. And of course it's going to have like some potholes in it and stuff like that because, like I said, Hawkins High Street, for example, where this is based, is really going downhill. Like, Joyce is really struggling to sell stuff in her shop. Starcourt has just come in, so that's taking all the business. And yes, Hawkins is kind of going downhill. So, we've kind of incorporated the road there to make it look like that, you know. We got a little telegraph pole on the left side of the building, and we got a little sort of, this is supposed to be a lamp post, by the way. I didn't want to use an actual light like a sea lantern or something because I thought it looked better in quartz like so. The Hawkins Post sign is just here. You could actually write post on this. It's worth 3 blocks, but if you're going to want it to just extend it to 4, then that's totally your choice as well. Over here we have a little sign that says please use the other door, because that is of course where the meeting area is taking place, and we don't want anyone barging in. Around here we've got the window blinds, of course you can see on the inside. I'm not sure why there's a dragon egg at the back doorstep, let me just take that out. There we go. And that goes up to the sort of upstairs area. Now I did leave this nice and plain, I don't know why there's a dragon egg there either. The ender dragon seems to be just laying eggs everywhere. Might have to go check on him, see if he's okay. But, yeah, so the upstairs is plain, so you guys can do whatever you want with that. But, yeah, that's enough of me talking. That was a long intro. Let's just get building. Alright then guys, so I've come a little bit far away from my other Hawkins Post. What I would recommend if you're building this in a row of shops, for example, or you're building this to look like the real Hawkins, well, the location, the film location of this actual building is on a corner. It's like an intersection, so this road would kind of go alongside the building just a little bit further away so the path can run as well. And then of course you want to leave this window so that it's not connected to another building directly next to it. So it's kind of on the end, so just keep that in mind. So let's grab some cyan terracotta, some grey concrete powder, some grey concrete, some yellow concrete, some cobblestone, some iron bars, light grey concrete powder, nether brick wall, and some smooth quartz block. Now I want to go in line with my other one, just so it's a little bit easier for me to follow. So here we go. I'm going to start off by going with my grey concrete and going 1, 2, along like so. Then I'm going to go up for 2, like that. Then I'm going to bring one in so it's like a C on the floor like that. Cool. Then I'm going to go to here and place one there. Go up diagonal, place one there. Go back down diagonal and across for 3, like so. I'm going to go up here for 1 and then going to go along for 1, like that. Down from the 3, I'm going to go to here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then I'm going to go up by 1. Oops. Sorry, in the floor that is, not on the sort of above the road, I guess. Then we're going to go up to the right of that, like that. Sorry about that little gap there, guys, but I hope that's okay. Yeah, kind of looks like hieroglyphics, which is pretty cool. So we drop down diagonally next to that weird shape we just made, and we go along for 2. Then up diagonal, we go up for 2, and up diagonal, well, up besides that one, we go up for 3, like so. So like, it looks like a backwards B. Pretty cool. Then we drop that back down diagonal for 1, 2, 3, and then we go up in the middle of the 3 for just 1 layer. Then we're actually going to go along to here, so the second row up on the B, for example. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on 4 we're going to place one as well. Like that. So you should be left with this shape just here. Awesome. I'm going to use one material at a time just so we don't get confused. So I'm going to start with my grey concrete, of course. I'm going to go diagonal up from this one. I'm going to go 1, 2. Then I'm going to go out for 1 just here. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one along for 2 more, just so it connects almost up to that one just there. Cool. Then we go up to this one back in 1 for 2, and then along to the side for 1. A block away, we do a similar thing, so 1, 2. Then down from that, we go 1, 2, 3. Then we go ahead and connect this to a 3 just here, like so. Now besides that, we can go, I'm just looking at this real quick. Oh yeah, 1, 2, like so. Then I'm going to drop down just to here, so I'm kind of diagonal away from this claw looking thing, this Lego hand. And then we go ahead and go up for 1, 2, and then along for 1, 2, like so. Then we'll go diagonal from that 2 and go 1, 2, 3. In the middle of the 3, go of course up 1. Down from this right side of the 3, we go 1, 2. So we're diagonal away from the claw again. And we'll go in the middle of that 3 for 1 just there. Over here we'll go across for 2. And then we'll drop down for 1 just here. Like so. That's going to be also sort of connected to this now, diagonally. Then up diagonally from the 2s here, from this 2, we're going to go 1, 2, diagonal like that. Let me fly up so you guys can see what I've done. If you want to pause the video right here, please feel free to do so. Alright, cool beans. Let's go ahead and take our cyan terracotta next, and we'll go for filling this in. So let's go up to the top left, fill in these 2. Then we'll go to here, fill in that one, just there. Then we'll also drop down diagonal from that, fill that one in. Go up to these 2 and fill those both in. Drop down to here, fill those 2 in. And go to this corner and fill that 2 in as well. Now we'll go down to this gap, fill these 2 in, and drop down diagonally for 1 just there. Then we'll go back along the bottom and fill those 2 in. Put one in the corner just there. Fill these 2 in, where I made that hole earlier. Then we'll go to here and place 1, 2, and then we'll go up for those diagonal 2. Then we'll also go ahead and fill in a section just here. 1, 2, 3, for like a right angle just there. Brilliant. Now we can go ahead and put in our yellow marker, so our line between the road. As you can see, it's kind of taking place just here. Now these are going to be worth 2 blocks each, so 1, 2. We should be left with enough just here, but we need to leave them a block away as well. Like so. Once you get to the end, you just do 1 like that. And now the rest of the materials, obviously in this sort of rectangle shape, so stopping at this area and stopping up here, we go ahead and fill in with some grey concrete powder. Let's get it done. That is looking awesome, guys. That really does look like a rickety old road, which is what we want to do. Alright, what I'm going to do is I missed just one grey concrete out just here. I'm going to go ahead and plonk that in between those yellow lines like that. That was my mistake. Luckily it wasn't too major. Alright, we're going to go to this back section of the road, so up here. I'm going to take our cobblestone and run it right the way along the side of the road, just here. So we're kind of differentiating between the pathway and the actual sort of road here in the tarmac. On the end left side, we'll go ahead and go kind of up for, let's just double check real quick. I normally do all my checking off of video, but I just want to check it in person. That's 4. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then we'll plonk a smooth quartz block on top of that. Then we're going to take our iron bars and run them the entire way along the rest of the cobblestone, like so. Then we're going to take our light grey concrete powder and we're going to go back for 2 along the back of the cobblestone, like this. Obviously fill these in with the concrete powder, and then we'll get back to it. Alright guys, so once you have done that, that is looking awesome by the way. We're going to take ourselves some spruce fence, a lever and a button. We're going to make that telegraph pole even over that side. So on the left of the sort of lamp over here, going to go a block away, and I'm going to go ahead and place 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Now drop back down from the 14, so you're on 13, and go out to the side for 1 block, like so. Place levers on these, preferably facing backwards into Hawkins' post. Awesome. And then a button goes in the middle one, like so. Brilliant. We're ready to get the materials for the building. Let's do it. Alright then guys, so I have gone ahead and grabbed loads of materials, all that I could fit in my hotbar. This is going to be for the sort of bottom section of the front for now, and we'll also do the sides, and then we'll come back to grab some new materials for that top section of the front later on. So let's grab some stone bricks, some cracked stone bricks, a block of quartz, and a Acacia? Oh, I always say Acacia, but I know it's wrong. Acacia? Oh my gosh. Okay, one of these doors, glass panes, brick block, light grey concrete, and cyan terracotta. I promise you guys I will learn this. I'm trying my best. I need to go find some other YouTubers that say this properly and then just learn from them. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down to the left side. Make sure you go in line with your pathway because the building only stretches along the path that we've built here. So that is always good. We'll place a stone brick in the corner. Then 1, 2 cracked stone bricks. 1 up cracked stone bricks on the right side. 2 up cracked stone bricks on the left side. Separate them with stone bricks up here. And also 2 stone bricks just here. We're also going to go ahead and go 1, 2. So 1 on the top and then 1 to the left. And then we'll place a cracked stone brick just here. Above the door frame, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 cracked stone bricks. Then we'll place 4, and then we'll drop down on the 4th one for 1 just there as well. Drop down from these and place 2 stone bricks. Then we'll place 2 cracked stone bricks, going 1 to the right. Then a stone brick in the corner. 1, 2 cracked stone bricks. 1 normal brick, and then we'll finish this off at the top there with cracked stone bricks. We'll go 1, 2 along with our stone bricks, 1 cracked, then we'll go ahead and put 1 normal, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 cracked stone bricks, and then 2 normal just here. Then we end it off with a, well, 1 cracked stone brick down here, 1 normal stone brick, then we'll go ahead and place 1, 2, 3 just up there with the cracked, like that. Brilliant, that is starting to take shape. Starking. I don't think Tony Stark is in Stranger Things. Alright, let's go ahead and fill in these windows with glass panes just here. Now for the door frame, we use ourselves this block of quartz. We go around the frame like this. Then we go ahead and go to above the doorway and place a glass block. And in the floor we place a block of quartz as well. The door goes back in on itself into the building, so there's actually more quartz showing on the front than there is the back. And that is awesome. Then we go ahead and take our normal brick block and we go 2 just to the right of this kind of right side window for 2. Then we go ahead and take our light grey concrete, stretch it up for a pillar. Then we'll put 3 brick block on the bottom, and then we'll go ahead and separate this with another pillar of light grey. A block down, we're going to go ahead and put 1 just there, and we're basically making a H just here. So another pillar just goes in there as well. 1 glass pane just goes in here. Glass panes go all the way up in this little, well, this quite big gap just here for all 9 of those blocks. Then we go ahead and put cyan terracotta just there for that fake door, like that. Wonderful. Alright, so going around to the right side first of all. Now this is big because it is of course going to be where the meeting room, well, at the front is the meeting room and then at the back is obviously the office area. So it's quite a large space, so we need to do this nice and well. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks, like so. Also go ahead and mark it out on this side. So just drag it along. You shouldn't need to count if you got the first one okay. You can just go in line with it like so. Wonderful. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and build 1, 2 in like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my glass. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now don't do this on the exact opposite side because it's not the same, of course. There is a toilet on that side, and if we had this bigger window on the opposite side, you know, that would be very bad. That would be very, very bad. So we're going to go ahead and go up 4 with our glass. So we've already got 2 now. 3, 4. So 4 going up and 4 along the bottom as well. Then bring your light grey concrete above the glass just like so. And then we can go ahead and fill in this entire wall now with our concrete. Pretty simple. Like I said, it's not quite done. We're going to come back, grab some new materials for that front section, so we can connect up the sides basically to it. But for now, it's going to look cool. Then we'll go around this side, and this is a little bit easier because we do sort of no big glass pane, well, no big glass window. So we're literally just going to run our concrete just 1 block above the front entrance. I think that's in line, and then we'll go a block above. Wonderful. There we go. Now for the back, this gets a little bit tricky because we do have to do a sort of thing, as you can see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with our sort of stone bricks again. We're just going to alternate between each of these until we have sort of an area we like. So I'm not really going to do any sort of pattern. So if you want to just sort of randomly place these, you might be doing it a while, going back and forth, change up some stuff. But once it's all done, as long as you get a nice mix between them, sort of alternate them, angle them diagonally, cluster some up if you want to. As long as we get up to this point just here, where we can call it a day, then that would be pretty good. So let's just fill in that. It's looking a little bit too crowded with stone bricks. We need to add some more cracked walls in here. There we go. This is all about like texture, really. This is probably my most textured build. I don't really tend to like switch up my materials that often, but I'm trying to get used to, like, you know, alternating between stuff to make it look more realistic. And with Stranger Things being, well, the story's not real, but I wish it was. That'd be so cool. Well, I mean, it wouldn't kind of be, but it would be in another way. For a fanboy like me, it would be. But yeah, to Joyce and that light, it probably wouldn't be that great. But anyway, I'm trying to get it to look as realistic as possible, so we can, you know, get these to look like they should. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that'll do. So not too heavy on the, you know, like one-sided of material, but just enough so that you can look back at it and think, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Alright, nice one. Right, let's grab some new materials and get back doing it. Alright then guys, so I've gone and grabbed myself some stripped jungle wood, some light grey concrete, some nether brick slab, some nether brick block, some cracked stone bricks, some glass panes. Of course I have grabbed that. So, and a an A slab, an A wood slab, let's just call it that. An orange wood slab. Oh my goodness me. And an oak door. I will learn. I promise you, I'm going to learn this. By Christmas, I want to have said the proper term for that. Okay, so we're going to take our strip jungle and go along the top of here. Now, if yours does go horizontally instead of vertically, it doesn't matter too much. It really doesn't matter too much. We're doing this, remember, to look really sort of like the materials on the building are sort of becoming all rotted and, you know, they need replacing really. It needs to become like, it needs to be fresh, I guess. But yeah, like I said, they haven't really got the finances in Hawkins sort of council area to you know, do all that repairs and stuff at the moment. So we're making it look as realistic as possible. Let's take our light grey concrete and go around the entire perimeter, over those jungle, round the sides of the concrete, and then back over the stone bricks and cracked stone bricks at the back just there, like so. Now we've got the light grey, well, the light grey concrete on here. We're going to go above the doorway, and we're going to go ahead and in line with the light grey, we'll place 1, 2, 3 nether bricks just like so. On the side, we'll go ahead and place another block on both sides. Drop down underneath and place 3 slabs, and go on the top for 3 slabs as well. Sorry about the noisy car going past my house, guys. Blimey. Alright, so what we're going to do now is take our strip jungle again, and go along for 3, going on the side like that. I'm going to try and get all mine horizontally if I can, like that. Yeah, that'll be alright. Oh, is that going vertically? Yeah, it's going vertically. Whatever way, it'll be fine. So 3 on each side like so. Then we're going to go ahead and add 4 windows at the front here. So to do that, we place stone bricks just here. Then we go ahead and place 1, 2 glass panes, and then stone bricks on the top just like so. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 along with my jungle again, and place cracked stone bricks, 1, 2 glass panes, and then cracked stone bricks on the top of that as well. Then I'm going to go for 3 blocks away, so I need to go ahead and create my jungle again. So just put that in, just like so. Then I'm going to take 1 cracked stone brick, 2 glass panes, and then some normal stone bricks at the top there. Then I'm going to go along for 1, 2, 3 jungle, and then we should have this 1 by 1 gap where we can go ahead and put cracked stone bricks, 1, 2 glass panes, and then some normal stone bricks just like so. Then we can take our jungle and go up the sides of these windows like so. On this one, you want to stop in line with it, and you want to do the same with the opposite side like so. On the next one in, you want to go ahead and go just over it like that for a block, and also incorporate the window and the first block just here after the window. Do the exact same over here, so bring this one up above the window, and then just go 1, 2 to the left or to the right, whichever side you started on first. Then in the middle, we'll go ahead and basically do the same sort of thing. So bring in our wood up above the windows, incorporate the windows, and then start just a block after them on both sides for another sort of row, like so. If that makes sense. So let me just recap. So over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the corner for 2. Then it goes up to 5 for a total of 4. Then it goes up to 6 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that you go over both of those windows and you're a block either side of it like so. Awesome. Alright, around the corners, we're going to go back to doing the second floors on both of these. So I'm going to go around my right side first of all. I'm going to go ahead and take pretty much just my light grey concrete and some glass panes. I'm going to go up to, here. I'm going to make a long stretch like this. Just one at the moment, like that. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then I'm going to place a glass pane up for 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill in 2 lots, like so. Glass pane for 2, and then 2 lots. Lots of 2s in this bit. But there's actually a total of 5 windows on here. So we're going to do the exact same thing all the way along until we're 2 blocks away from the opposite side as well. So I've got 4, and then I want to go ahead and add 2. Then I want to add 1 more window in here, and then my last 2 light grey like so. Awesome. Then we can run a long light grey strip across the top like this to connect up all the windows and incorporate them into the wall over here. Brilliant. Now we're going to do the same over on this other side, so literally the exact same sort of pattern. So 1 quick row of light grey, up 2, leave a gap, up 2, leave a gap, 2, and do so on and so forth until you reach the end. You should be left with 5 spaces. There we go. Awesome. So then just go ahead and do the exact same thing you did on the opposite side. It's always good when we have a little stencil to use. And then go over the top, of course, as well. So you connect up to that jungle wood at the front there as well. Alright, round the back it gets a little bit weird because we're going to go ahead and switch up to our jungle. So, like I said, don't worry about the texture for this one. It's going to look really, really cool once it's done. So don't worry too much. Going to go along like this. And then we're going to go a block in. And we're going to go ahead and build this along. Then we're going to go a couple blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then build this one along until you're left with 4 on this side as well. So that of course goes in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the top there. Brilliant. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go double check my materials real quick. Oh, before I do, let's go ahead and drop down here and put in a door just a block up from the third one in. So 1, 2, 3. I'm on the right side at the back. Go up here on 3 and go into these jungle wood for a door going back into the build like so. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Guess what, guys? We're going to go ahead and take our acacia, oh yeah, wood slab, and we're going to go ahead and slab over the roof. I just wanted to go and quickly learn that. I was Really worried about this next section because I had no idea how to pronounce it, but thank goodness for Siri, everybody. Big round of applause to Siri. Shout out to Siri. Go check him out. Alright, first of all, before we use our acacia, oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and drop down here, take ourselves some oak wood planks, oak fence, oak wood stairs, glass, and some acacia wood slab. We are going to go ahead and go up to the door. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, so one to the left, sorry, to the right like that. The other left, no, to the right like this, and then in line like that for 2. Then we're going to go to here and bring one out just there. Going to go ahead and drop down here, put a stair in, and then we're going to stair all the way to the bottom. Not we're going to stair, you know, like that's pretty rude, but you know what I mean. And then we're going to put blocks to the side of those, like so. Then we're basically going to come behind these, and on the actual planks, not the stair, we go upside down with the stairs. All the way to the bottom, like so. Now in the bottom, you go ahead and place 2 planks like that, just to give a little bit of pathway to the whole staircase. And then 1 fence goes on every plank, going up to the top, and then when it goes into the balcony, you do 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to connect it up to the wall, just like so. Pretty simple stuff. One last thing is the glass, and this is going to be for the sort of kitchenette area. We go to the upside down steps that we built a minute ago. We go 1, 2, and on 3, we go to here and go ahead and plonk a glass block in there, 2 blocks up from the floor, and on 3, like so. If you notice, it's really hidden away, and I almost missed it just there. Alright, and then lastly, we take our oak fence, go to the corner of the sort of balcony bit at the top, bring the oak fence down, so it looks like it's a support beam for holding up the entire structure. And then we take our acacia wood slab, and we go along the entire top of the roof, so these 2 rows just here, and then these 4 rows just here. What you also want to do is take your jungle, and for that little sort of gap just there, just fill it in with a beam of jungle like that. Do the exact same on the opposite side as well. And then we're going to have to do the same here. It's a very cool looking roof because it's quite flat, but it looks like it should, which is always good. So here we go. Well, I think it looks like it should. I hope it does. There we go. And then just slab over the entire thing. I'm going to leave you guys to do this because it might be a little bit boring seeing me do it. So yeah, you just do this all the way up. Like I said, the beams will counteract the little gaps, so don't worry about them. But yeah, let's just fill it all up. Okay, well that is looking superb, guys. You're doing an amazing job. What you want to do for your last sort of section in today's tutorial, we're going to go to the upstairs, and where this door goes to nowhere, we want to make it go to that upstairs area I was telling you about a minute ago. So we just go, of course, in line with our light grey strip along the front and the back, and we fill in this entire level with planks. Let's go ahead and get it done. Alright, so there we go. The entire second floor is planked over and ready to be used if you guys want to use it. One quick last thing, I'm so sorry, I almost forgot it. We take some birch signs and we literally just place one on the top of this cyan terracotta, and we go ahead and write second row down, please use, and then drop down a level, other, lowercase o just because it's still the same sentence, other door, just like here. And then we go ahead and lastly on the last row put a little arrow facing to the left, and then 3 sort of lines like so. Wonderful. Well, that is it for this Wheelassassin video, guys. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I really hope you've had fun building. It has been awesome teaching you guys once again. I'm so glad I learned how to say acacia. Like, such a simple mistake to make, and I made it, and I was making it constantly. Thank you so much to you guys for telling me how to, you know, well, that I was pronouncing it wrong, because I really do want to make sure that I get everything right. And yeah, thank you so much. You've helped me learn English. Thank you so much. Alright guys, well that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have an excellent rest of your day. Don't forget to drop a like if you did enjoy this one, and please consider subscribing if you're new around here. Take care, goodbye for now, stay safe. Bye bye.